Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Beth with Create with Beth, and we are going to be doing another video, another card in my card sketch series. And today this is the card that we're going to be making. I think it's so cute, and it uses some really sweet products that I'm going to show you in just a second. So let's start with the sketch. Get my book out. This is the Make It From Your Heart, From Close to My Heart, and we are proceeding to go through all of these patterns and share them with you so that you can recreate them. So if you haven't seen my previous videos in this series, go back and check those out. So this is pattern number 6, and this is that pattern, so you can take a screenshot if you would like. And here are a couple of samples of cards that were done for this book. So it's a really simple design. It doesn't take very many pieces. So let's get started. I wanted to show you first what we're going to be using. We are going to be using a collection from scrapbook.com. This is the Heirloom Collection. And it's just so cool, and it is offered from scrapbook.com at a great price right now. As far as I know, it's still available. It was regularly like $100 for this collection, but it is marked down to like $34, I want to say. So it's excellent deal if you want to check it out. It comes with a stamp set called From the Heart. It's got all these really beautiful sentiments and butterflies. So cute. I really love it. So so this stamp set is a good photopolymer stamp set. And then you have matching dies that go with that stamp set. And then we have another collection of shape dies. Treasured Garden is the name of these. And again, all kinds of beautiful butterfly. There's a butterfly, a few butterflies. I've taken those off to use on our card. And some just different greenery and flowers and elements to really do really cool things with your cards. And then there's a pattern paper collection, which is absolutely beautiful. It's double-sided and just super beautiful prints. And we're going to be using some of these on our card today. And then you get a mesh bag to keep everything in, which is really handy. So let's go ahead and set this to the side, and we will get started with our card. I have all my little bits and pieces, and I will give you all of the measurements. So you're going to start with a card base that is 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. Then we have a piece of that pattern paper, and this measures 5.5 by 4 1/4. And we're going to go ahead and glue this to our card front. Hope you're having a great day. It is very sunny and very warm here. I just got through mowing the lawn, and my glue does not want to come out. I must be getting to the end of my bottle. It's lasted quite a while. Okay, and we'll go ahead and put this on the front of our card base, just like so. Whoops. Try to get it exact. All right, there we go. And then we have this piece, and this piece measures 2 1/4 by 5, and we're going to dovetail this at the bottom. So just cut straight up and then cut from the corner to the middle. And I might have messed that one up just a little bit. I struggle with this. I'm not the best dovetailer out there. Okay, so we went ahead and did that. And now we'll use some tape runner and adhere this to the card. And this is just going to be centered at the top. Well, if we can get it centered. There we go. Just like so. And then we have a little tiny piece, and this is 2 1/4 by half an inch. And that's just going to go at the top of our dovetail piece here. Super simple design. Goes together really quick, guys. Just like so. Okay, we have a piece for the inside that we're going to go ahead and put in. And we'll just add that to the bottom. Like so. And we'll trim off the excess. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of stamping now, and I actually should have stamped this before I put it on the card, but I didn't, so we'll just try to hopefully it will still work. We're going to use the happy birthday sentiment, and I'm going to get my Memento Tuxedo black ink out. And this is from that stamp set that comes in the set. I need a lot of birthday cards. I don't have a whole lot, so we're going to put this kind of right towards the top, just like so, and that worked fine. Let me just clean my stamp off real quick. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and stamp the inside. And for the inside, I have the greeting that says, "May your day be filled with sweet memories." And put that right there. That looks good. Okay, we're done with our stamping, so we can put the ink away. And now what we're going to do is we're going to bring in these little butterflies. These dies were from that Treasured Garden die set, and they're so cute. I have a big butterfly and a little butterfly. I cut the big butterfly once and the little butterfly twice out of some of that pattern paper. And then we have their antennae, and I cut that just from black cardstock. So we're going to go ahead and put these together, and just going to use a little bit of glue right in the center of our butterfly. These are tiny little delicate pieces. They are easy to lose. Okay, we have that one, and now we'll do our little ones. Oops, sticking to me. Now these are even smaller, and I just dropped one, but I caught it before it got away. I probably should have gotten my tweezers out. Okay, there we go. Those are done, and we're going to use some liquid glue and stick these little butterflies down. I'm just going to put the glue in the center of the bodies, and I'm going to put one here, and I'm going to kind of fluff the wings up so we get a little bit of dimension, like so. And then we'll take our big one. I hope I'm not out of frame. Sorry, guys. And we'll put this one right here. Just like so. And then our little tiny one, our other tiny one. All right, cooperate. There we go. Isn't that cute? I think it's so pretty and just so feminine and vintage looking. I really, really love how this turned out. So there's lots of different things that you can do with this sketch. You don't have to follow it exact. For instance, you can see where the banner is. You could, bringing this die set back in, you could replace the banner with these labels and have a label on the front like that. That would be really pretty. So remember, this is just a jumping off place to stimulate your creativity and get those creative juices flowing. So again, here is the sketch. This is pattern number 6. And I hope you will like and subscribe if you haven't already. And join me in the next video for pattern number 7. All right, guys, that's it for today. We will see you next time. Bye.